then somehow they asked us for a brain surgery,
Mm,
which we refused because we didn't wanted to lose our father, right? We said, okay, we can do the physiotherapy, we can get him to the exercises, we can take care of him as he is right now, but we cannot take that risk.
mm-hmm,
So after that, my mother started working, and uh, she never made us feel like, okay, your father is not here or maybe he can't work for you. She did all what she can do, right? Then I completed my schooling, and then I started my btech, right? After that, in the third year of my study, in my graduation, now that's what happened in my house. There was a huge financial crisis, very huge. And then my mother asked me, okay, so that's how I started my journey here.
all right. Well, that's a story.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times that what gets us out of the direction that we normally would head in. I think we things actually happen in our lives. I remember when I got started because I actually lost a job that I got laid off from.
Hmm.
And I just decided I'm not going back to work. But then I knew that I needed that additional income. And
Yes.
I didn't know what to do, you know. And I was like praying, and I need a job. I need something. Where do I go? What do I do? And because
Exactly.
I have a household full of men and there are no
Uh-huh.
women to talk to, it's kind of it's a lot different, you know.
Yes.
So I decided to do something totally different, and I
Hmm.
decided I'd become an entrepreneur. So from doing that, I started doing other things to actually
Uh-huh.
bring in, and sounds like you're kind of like me. I'll do whatever is necessary until I
Exactly.
find I can't do it any longer. And
Uh-huh.
that's awesome, not only for you, but that's awesome for maybe some other women that may be hearing this, that they're not the only ones that are looking for an additional income, or they're looking
Hmm.
for a new career, something to do, and they just haven't found their way. I think what it comes down to is connection. Even in getting with you, here's a connection where we create a relationship. You know,
Yes.
just because we work together in business doesn't mean that we can't have a relationship. We can have a
Hmm.
relationship, and I believe that from that relationship we can form some connections, not only with ourselves, but other people that we know,
Yes,
because I
exactly.
do
You're
that
right.
all the time. Yeah.
Hmm.
So even let's say in working in design studio, what is one of the biggest, not the trouble, but what is one of the biggest issues that you've run into that clients want you to help them out with, or help
Sure.
them
So
do?
yes, yes. Like as we help them, so yeah, there comes in I will not say too much issues, but yes, they have some issues, as there are clients and they are coming to us for like they are seeking help basically, right?
Mhm.
So it's our responsibility, it's our job to deliver the expected results. Now, if sometimes we fail, or I will say I we doesn't fail, it is like we are not able to fulfill their expectations, right? And sometimes we have to tell them, okay, what is right and what is wrong for you. Sometimes they don't know what is correct for them, so they ask a question, they arise a question, okay, I want this thing like this, and you didn't deliver me this thing in the same
Mhm.
manner. But then there comes our part, there comes the consultation part. Like we have to make them understand what we are doing and what is best for their industry, particularly what is best for their business. So there were some many, like there were some issues, like some will check our documentation, some will check our reviews. Now you see, once you are doing a telephonic conversation, once you
Mhm.
are doing a conversation with a client, and it's between a client and an executive, right? Now there comes a lot of things in part when they say when they see the reviews for Amazing 7 on Google, right? So some reviews, I hope you people can understand, there are some good reviews, then there are some bad reviews, right?
Absolutely.
So people always go with the bad ones, but here's the thing, you have to see both of them, you know. There are some person who will be giving you some bad reviews because they didn't like the way you work. Maybe
Hmm.
they didn't like the guidance which you were giving them, right? So it's not good to judge any people or any company or any business just by the bad reviews. You have to see the good ones as well.
I
Well,
agree with you, but that's not only with you. There's
yeah.
no way in the world that you can make everybody happy 100%. There's always
Exactly.
going to be someone out there that's not going to like what you've done or how you've done business.
Mhm.
And what's going to happen is they're open to do their comments or what have you. It's up to us to do our due diligence and really
Yes.
find out what happened. Sometimes even with me having a few clients,
Mm-hmm.
I know that I've been asked to, is my time up yet? No, 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 no. I don't want to pay any more, but I do want to talk to you a half an hour more or what have you. Or you think you can reduce your prices even more? So there's always something going on. But I believe that if that's where building a relationship comes in. If you can
Yes.
build a relationship with the people that you're working with, then
Mm-hmm.
that will work itself out. You'll come to some sort of an agreement somewhere in the middle.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you to share once again how people can get in touch with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk about maybe some tips or something that you might have to share with everyone.
All right, sure. Okay, I would like to share some strategies here, basically, right? What
Okay.
we follow, because I
Okay.
told you about our services and you will see it on website. So let's talk about some strategies here. So I have read some articles, or I love reading articles actually. So read one thing which hit which hit me actually. So it was like, once you want the online engagement, you have to go offline, right? As we are doing right now.
Yes.
Just having a telephonic conversation or just writing emails or just sending text is not going to give you, so many good results, or you know results in that manner. You have to talk face to face, right?
Hmm.
And there comes the engagement, and those people will likely to engage with you on different platforms, whether it be any social media platform or any other business presence which you are having, right? So it's very important to show up in some networking events, to go out, to build a relationship with people, to listen them, and you have got to be listened. Someone should listen to you as well, what you are trying to convey. So
Yeah.
that should be done in order to run a business. Now secondly, I believe there are four factors, and these are important factors which is necessary, to build up the online presence, or maybe to get that network growing, right? So first one would be motivational. The content which you are posting should be motivational. Second,
Okay.
it should be inspirational, right? Third, it should be informative, right? And fourth, it should be entertaining,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
these are the four factors which I believe is very necessary once you are posting a photo, once you are uploading a video, once you are just writing something. So these four factors are very necessary, and it varies, on different platforms. Here comes the Facebook, the Instagram, then the Pinterest, LinkedIn. So there are so many platforms, and I would say not every platform is good for every business. You have
Okay.
to be very specific in which industry you are, and accordingly you have to choose one platform or the specified platform to work upon, right?
Yes, yes. I have a friend that every week she is at a networking event. She doesn't let it pass by. She really doesn't let anything pass by. If she's at the store,
Uh-huh.
she's recording. If she's at the car wash, she's recording. It doesn't make a difference. I wish I was as visible, or I
Yes.
don't even think about it. I was at a baby shower last week. The place was full of people. I didn't take any photos at all. I didn't go Facebook Live to share it. I didn't do anything. Okay. And that would have been one of the best marketing videos I could have
Exactly.
done, and I
Exactly.
didn't. And to top it all off, I didn't even have any business cards or anything to pass out to anybody. So it was just, I was like, what did you go for? you know, I went to network and I didn't network. Oh,
Yes.
I was having too much fun. That's what it was. I just really forgot about it. But
Yes.
you're right. If we show up online and what we have is not motivational, inspirational, or it does not entertain people, then you quickly lose people right away.
Exactly.
So yeah. So let me tell everybody how to connect with you again.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So, yes, you can connect with us. Like I told you, our website, our company's website, it's Amazing Seven Studios. It's the name of the company. Then the website is www.amazing7, that is number 7.com, right? And if you want to visit my profile, so you can visit my LinkedIn profile, right? And you can search for my name, which is Chhaya Dinkar. It's Chhaya Dinkar. So that's my full name, and you will get to see me. And you can find us, like find our company on every platform. We are on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So wherever you want to find us, you can find us. And if you want any free consultation, or if you want more business ideas like this, because I know I'm just having a short time here, but I would love to share all of my thoughts or what I can do for your business specifically, right? So I would love to hear back from you people again. You can just call us, you can email us, you can just text us by any means.
Okay, this is a chance that you don't want to let pass you up. Here's someone that's offering to sit and talk with you and give you some ideas, but not only give you some ideas, find out what's happening in your business and sit down with you and come up with a strategy that she and her company can actually help you with. And this is awesome. So let me ask you something. I know young people are always on all of the platform. What is one of the platforms you are most familiar with?
Okay, as a marketer, I would say I'm familiar with all of them because it's my job. But I
Okay.
personally like to be on Instagram and LinkedIn.
Instagram
I'm
and LinkedIn.
yes,
All right.
I'm calling
I'm
for
gonna have to
LinkedIn.
hook up with you about LinkedIn. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I have to do something where you're gonna have to teach me how
Sure, sure.
to do business on LinkedIn. I
Yes.
know that LinkedIn is the most valuable as far as business is concerned. And there's
Yes.
so much going on. I
Sure.
remember when I first started, I used to be on there every night. I would always go on, comment, post something, what have you. And I
Hmm.
had a huge amount of activity going on. But
Yeah.
just like anything else, if you don't put the work in, it soon goes away. So I kind of
Yes.
stopped posting, started doing Facebook. I should have stayed with LinkedIn. And LinkedIn kind of phased out a little bit. So that's going to be a great opportunity for me to get with you and see what's going on as far as LinkedIn is concerned. So
Sure.
we know that uh, getting with uh, online, getting our online presence is very, very important. We
Yes.
know that having a website that is interactive and lively is what gets people coming back and forth when you once you start to share and everything. And also just being on Facebook itself for people that have never did a Facebook live, it's not that hard. It's just,
Yes.
I guess, gearing up enough juice and strength just to get in front of the camera and to make it happen. And for the professionals, they should always be here sharing with the newbies so that we know exactly what it is we
Mhm.
need to do. Some of the do's and don'ts, I talked to a few people and I found out that they were saying, "Oh, well, Dorothy, this can happen, that can happen, and what have you." But what I found out is the people that come in and view these videos, they are most forgiving.
Yes.
Just like we had double talking a few minutes ago, and I had to shut down Facebook because we're on the video. So I had to go back and restart it all over again. Anything and everything can happen. You can't be afraid of it. It just happens. You have to just use it for whatever. If you're on and something occurs that should not occur, then use it in your favor. And just it's like being outside and slipping down and you look around to
Yes.
see who's watching, who saw me fall. Turn it into a joke or something and get up and keep going. And that's what we have
Yes.
to do.
Hmm.
I am so glad that you took the time out, and I would love to have you on again, maybe next month or in March, where I have an open slot at to have you come back and share some things. So before we get off, is there anything that you have that you would like to share? Again, closing thoughts.
Sure. I would like to share one thing here. Like, we are working with an NGO, right? Which is Daughter of Moon, right? So it's like daughter empowering daughters, right? So it's more of like we are, working as a CSR. It is corporate social relationship, or you can say responsibilities, right? Like, we are in the corporate industry, so we are having some responsibilities towards society as well. So we are working in that area as well. So I would say, I would mention that link as well. You should check their website and you should check, okay, how you can help those daughters, which are underprivileged or who are not getting education like us. They cannot be sitting like us, in front of you, in front of me. So make them grow like that, right? And secondly, I would like to share some offers which we are giving in the next month, or which we will be giving. So
Okay.
you all know it's a Valentine week, right? So if someone wants to, just get into that area, or just lighten up their business, or lighten up their website, or just show up, okay, we are in and we know the festivals coming in, right? So here comes in the offer, like, for the first 5 early birds, they would be getting a discount, a good amount of discount, I would say, right?
Perfect.
And one of my thoughts which I would like to share is, you should help always. You should be helping others as much as possible, and you should know how to love yourself in order to love others.
That's awesome. You're right. Now what Anna was doing, Anna was sharing a nonprofit organization that they are involved in helping young girls that do not have the privilege of learning, going to school, or educating themselves at all. So, what they've done is they have actually come into agreement with that organization to help them. So,
Yes,
if there's an organization that you're helping, that's wonderful. But if you're not giving back and you're looking for a place to do some sharing, whether it be finances or whatever it is,
mm,
then what we're going to do is we'll add the link to Anna's Facebook video, and then you can go in, you can view it, and you can give if that's something that you want to do. One of the things that I do is I love the idea of giving back to the world. So what I do is I sponsor a group that's called Children Without. And that's over in Africa. So I give every month. I'm giving, giving, giving. And when I have a little bit extra, I even give a little bit more. I
that's
don't
great.
know what it's like to be in that particular environment, but I know what I'm told. I know the pictures that I see and everything, the calls that when I'm talking to people that are involved in the organization, what's going on. So I love the idea that you're giving back. And she's right. They have an offer for Valentine's Day. So if you want to do something for your special boo, okay, this is a grand time. Remember, they're graphic designers. If you want something made up where you can email it or text it over to your boo, now is a good time. All of that
Yes.
will be attached to her video on Facebook, and you can take advantage of it. We're going to get uh, last words from Anna, and then we're going to close this session out.
Sure. So yes, Dorothy, and I love to be here. And okay, I would like to share a short story here.
Okay.
I had a conversation with Dorothy a long time ago, the last year, and it was a telephonic conversation for the very first time. And I spoke with her. I spoke with her about her business, how she works, and how she do everything. So she told me, she explained me about it. So I was trying to help her, and she asked me what are the things which needs to be done. Having the online presence better, whether it be working on social media like Facebook, how you can build up a greater network, how you can engage more people, more women out there. Maybe there are some women who doesn't know about her page or about her, because she's a great woman, I think. And yes, she resembles me, you know of my mother. Like she is like my mother, I would say. And yes, for sure, so I helped her in some areas, and we are having a relationship since then. It's not something like we work together, or she gave me some money, or she gave me something. But yes, here's a human connection, because you see, in this world of algorithms, hashtags, you need to have a human connection. It's
Yes.
important,
Yes. Oh, that's
right?
awesome. That's awesome.
uh,
I want to thank everybody for taking out of your time to drop in to step up to the mic. If you believe that you've got a story, you've got a message that you want to get out, this is the place to be. So we're going to cut it off today. I love you. Thanks for dropping in, and we'll see you
Sure.
again next Friday. Okay.
I love you
See you later,
all.
Anna.
Bye.
Bye bye.